Joseph Smith. I was surprised to hear you say that you believe that Hubbard was sincere and not a deliberate fraud. Do you have any opinion on the various claims that he told his colleagues at Astounding that he planned to make a religion to make money, or that he and Robert Heinlein made a bet about it, or that some of the other writers helped him brainstorm Dianetics, not knowing that he was really going to try to sell it as a serious idea? Okay, Joseph, thanks for giving me the opportunity to clarify myself here, because I don't think I said that Hubbard wasn't a fraud or a con man. What I said was that it's a deep, nuanced question, because Hubbard himself was a complex individual. He was a con man and a fraud. There is no question in my mind about that. He was also sincere in pursuing his discoveries, quote unquote, of Dianetics and Scientology. And I think he was doing it in order to solve his own personal issues, and he felt that by solving those issues, he would solve everybody else's issues too. And he sprinkled some occult in there, and he sprinkled some Madame Blavatsky in there, and he sprinkled some hypnosis and some psychology and everything else he could throw into the mix. And that was Hubbard's brand of psychotherapy, first with Dianetics and then spiritual enlightenment with Scientology. Hubbard knew before he started the religious angle on Scientology, that would be a fraudulent way of forwarding his ideas and quote-unquote discoveries while getting tax exemption and being able to take advantage of First Amendment privilege and protection and that kind of thing. So I have no question that L. Ron Hubbard knew he was putting a con over on the government and on the people in general. And I don't think he had any moral qualms about that whatsoever, because L. Ron Hubbard hated the government, hated taxes, felt that he should have every single penny of every dollar he ever earned, that he should never have to give back to anybody for anything. He was a greedy son of a bitch. And that's where, and that greed and also the vindictive nature that he had of his ego filtered into his writings and his lectures. It couldn't help but come out when you do that much writing and that much lecturing. Then you're going to give a lot of yourself into that work, and that's what Hubbard did. So we see all of that in his work. And so, did he say that he was going to easiest way to fool everybody and make a bunch of money was to start a religion? Yeah, he did say those things, and I think that the whole religious angle was a con. But I still feel also that he was struggling through trying to figure out how to solve his personal demons, and that he was using Dianetics and Scientology to try to accomplish that. So to that degree, he had some sincerity there too. He also did go way out of his way many times over the years to try to help his peeps at different times. And I think Hubbard had a little bit of a little schizo bipolar thing going on with that, where some days he was Captain Bligh and other days he was Mr. Angelface. And that was his deal. You never knew what you were going to get with him. So that's kind of how I see him. It's not a black and white issue when it comes to talking about somebody like L. Ron Hubbard. And that's I think the best way I know how to put all that. Hope that answers your question.